I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Got a new video for you today. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news. Live edition. Before we get into it, you know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. Y'all know we here to talk about what's going down at Fiserv Forum right now in front of friends and family between the Milwaukee Bucks and Atlanta Hawks, where the Bucks are currently losing 123-137. Let's just get that on the screen before we get started. Salute the friends and family and salute the Bucks Nation. Appreciate y'all tapping in. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the like button. This is a very interesting game from the beginning. It was definitely high scoring. The first quarter was absolutely insane, shooting 80%. But the problem was with the Bucks, we could never get any stops. We never got any stops on this team at all. They were able to get whatever shots they wanted. Obviously, we were hitting early, so it wasn't affecting us as much. But soon as our shots stopped falling, theirs kept falling, and they built up quite a big lead on us. So just let me put up the stats. The game is still in question right now, 139, 123. Let me just put that up for friends and family. So, like, you can see, like, the first quarter was crazy. We scored 44 points. They scored 37, but in the second we allowed 45, scored 31, allowed 36, and then only scored 17. This third quarter really hurt us in this game. It was the difference maker, and as far as us, the separation the Atlanta Hawks needed to get a win in this game. The separation was the third quarter, but I do want to give the Bucks credit. Like I always say about the Bucks, win, lose, or draw, this team fights. They don't quit, and I respect them for not quitting today. And as far as Kevin Porter Jr. going crazy in the fourth quarter to try to bring us back, I have nothing but respect for the Bucks for that. That's what you want to see. You want to see some fight in your team, and I appreciate them having some fight. Now, what hurt us today was George Niang was on fire in the first half. Trae Young dominated this game. He was orchestrating out there as a point guard, 19 assists and 19 points. He was getting people. He was getting people the ball in the position they needed to score. He was looking crazy out there running that offense. It was like watching a maestro. I'm not gonna even hold you. Trae Young was playing very well today, even though you don't see it in his offensive numbers. But as far as being a point guard, a facilitator, he was getting it in. And we let Ricochet, the rookie, go ham on us. He had his best game of the year against the Bucks, but I'm sure a lot of you are not surprised with 33 points. I can't believe we let him get 33. We let him get cooking, and he never looked back. Dyson Daniel, their defensive standout guard, he had 20 points. I mean, they shot 54% from the field. They shot 30, almost 40% from three, 80% from the free throw line. I, they had 9 steals. They only had 8 turnovers and 36 assists. That is a very complete performance by a team in all major categories. I mean, they played well. What can I say? Their bench kicked in. Terrence Mann and that Andre Jackson Jr. little dust up was weird, but I'm glad they ejected Terrence Mann. At least that was something positive. The see dude get ejected, but our defense has to tighten up, friends and family. I've been telling y'all that for a long time, and y'all kept telling me about we a top 10 defense, and I'm telling y'all now. Now you see that we are not a top 10 defense. We are a team that has no clue of what they're doing on defense. We continue to get lost when we get into a screen and roll position or when someone has to switch. We continue to look lost. There's something that has to be done to correct that, or I don't know what's going to happen in the playoffs. We got a few more games left. We need to focus on attention to detail with this team. We need to focus on playing defense, understanding the rotations on defense. It's just a problem. We can't play the zone right. We can't switch right. We have to find a way to tighten that up in order to have any success in the postseason. We got to figure that out. Torian Prince with another slow performance today, 7 points. Giannis played well. He did all he could, 11 of 18, 9 of 14, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. He did have 5 turnovers, but that's some forcing the action. Another good game by Kuzma, so that is a positive as well. Kuzma's been playing well today. He was aggressive early, had a little bit of a tail off, but then picked it back up in the second half, giving us 25 points. So after Kyle Kuzma's had a rough patch, he's definitely been able to kind of sustain himself with the absence of Dame and pick up the offensive load. So we got to give credit to Kuzma on that, and that is a positive. That Kuzma's getting it going offensively and getting into some type of groove is a positive. We need people to get going. Brook Lopez didn't give us much today. Brook 2 of 4. 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block, 5 points. That's not enough from our center. He definitely struggled today, but he's always going to struggle against athleticism, so that's kind of to be expected, so I'm not really upset with Brook. Ryan Rollins has been great these last couple games. Ryan Rollins has definitely earned my respect, and I definitely feel that he's earned a rotation spot. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, but I definitely think Ryan Rollins has definitely earned a playoff spot as far as in the rotation, in my opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Pat Connaughton, salute to Pat Connaughton. We give you a hard time. You gave us some good minutes today. Pat Connaughton gave us a quality minutes today. I can't say anything negative about PC today. His 18 minutes, he played quality basketball, 6 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound. He played well. He played well. No disrespect. I'm happy what I've seen. And then the star of tonight, as far as from the bench, Kevin Porter Jr. 23 minutes, 8 of 12, 3 of 5, an electrifying dunk and one. 9 of 9 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, only 2 turnovers, 28 points. I mean, very, very good performance. So we can get him going and continue for Gary Trent Jr. to be consistent. He didn't have his best game today, but he did have 10 points. But if we can keep both of them going, it helps us in the postseason. Also, it was good to see Andre Jackson Jr. out there. He was a little wild, a little reckless, but he hasn't had playing time in so long. I just know it was bent up energy. So we got to give him time. But I do think we need to find spots to insert Andre Jackson Jr., especially against teams like this. When they're starting to get it going, you have a player that can disrupt your disrupted offense in Andre Jackson Jr. He needs to be utilized. He's the type of player that can stop individual players from going on runs with his defense. We have to utilize the talent that we have effectively. Doc, you gotta start paying attention, bro. You gotta start paying attention. We started off shooting very hot and ended up shooting around 50% now, 49%, 36% from three, 79% from the line, 35 rebounds, only 21 assists. So you know that's not good on the positive side. So far, only 13 turnovers. I just don't know what to say. It's a lot of what's going wrong for the Bucks is self-inflicted. It's not a talent issue, and I keep saying that because I don't want everybody to think we need to blow this thing up. That's not the issue that the Bucks are having. The Bucks are having issues where they just don't know what they're doing. It's that simple. They don't know what they're doing offensively, and they don't know what they're doing defensively. And I feel like that's the biggest issue. They figure certain things out just because they're professionals and do it, but we have to the coaching staff has to be held accountable for what we're seeing out on this floor, friends and family. And today wasn't the worst performance by the Bucks. We only had 14 turnovers now. It's just the attention to detail. It's just like I feel like they're doing nothing in these practices. It's very strange. Very strange. But I do want to give props to, like I said, Pat Connaughton. He gave us some really good minutes today. Really good. And shout out to Kevin Porter Jr. for his best game of the season for the Clippers or for the Bucks. So shout out to him. He really got it going. And you can see all the benefits that KPJ can bring to your roster. You saw it in the fourth quarter. All his skills, his explosiveness, passing, shooting, creativity. You saw it all. I'm really hoping that we're able to retain Kevin Porter Jr. in the offseason. I'm really hopeful. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. If you do think we'll be able to keep Kevin Porter Jr. and Gary Trent Jr., I think both of them are needed on this team because they're both great assets in my opinion. Great assets. We already got Ryan Rollins signed for a little bit, so that's okay. But I really think we need to make sure that it's priority to re-sign them and that we just part ways with Brook. I think it's time for us to part ways with Brook, and we'll search for a big man in the offseason that can at least move a little bit. But we appreciate Brook always being available, always playing heavy minutes, and it is at least on the floor. So shout out to Brook for that. But we definitely need to move on from Brook. The game is now official. 145 to 124. Giving up 145 points is a little wild. A little wild. Let's get into these team stats. Shout everybody out. Then we're going to get into the comment section. And then we're going to open up these lines. So, field goal percentage, Atlanta. 3-point percentage, Atlanta. Free throw percentage, Atlanta. Rebounding, Atlanta. Offensive rebounding. $15-6 offensive rebounding. They had 36 assists. They clearly were distributing the basketball today. 36-21. 10 steals to 5. 9 turnovers to 14. 11 points off turnovers to 28. They scored 28 points off of our turnovers. This has been a theme for this team during this rough patch in March, is points off of turnovers. You cannot win when you're giving up 20-plus points off of turnovers consistently. That's just what it is. Fast break points 22-4. Look at the points in the paint, friends and family. Where is the defense? Friend, this team is so frustrating. 62 points in the paint? You got 2 defensive player of the year candidates. Giannis and Brook. 62 points in the paint? This is hard to watch, Bucks Nation. It's like this team is in free fall and nobody's trying to stop it. Nobody's trying to pull the parachute. I don't know what's going on, but 62 points in the paint is insane. That's absolutely insane. I didn't realize it was that bad. I knew it was bad. I just didn't know it was that bad. That's crazy, you guys. This team, man. I know we got Bobby coming back in a few games. That'll help us at least with another big to give Brooks some rest and Giannis some rest. So that'll be helpful. Kuzma's playing better. Kevin Porter Jr. is playing well. So you never know what happens depending on where we end up falling with the seeding. So I want to remain positive. No matter what, when the playoffs start, it's 0-0. So everybody is on the same playing field. Your season is a reset. So everything that was going on in the regular season is out the window. You starting off fresh. So I'm hoping that the Bucks can just rejuvenate themselves in the playoffs and just look at this as a clean slate and start playing good basketball and start understanding defensive assignments. Start understanding boxing out and crashing the boards. Start understanding what a good pass is versus a dangerous pass. When you take a shot, you don't take shots when there's nobody down to even attempt to rebound. We just got to tighten up on attention to detail. I keep saying it, and I know it sounds like a broken record, friends and fans. We're not a bad team. We don't have a bad roster. We just don't think all the time out there, and that's the problem. It's the IQ. And I feel like over the season that we should be looking better by now, offensively and defensively. That's why I go in on the coach. I'm not trying to just pick on Doc, y'all. I'm just looking at everything in its totality. If you've been under the helm for almost 2 years and they keep doing the same mistakes that they did when you first got here, what does that say about you as the coach? I know it says something about the players. I feel you. I feel you, friends and family. I feel you. But the coach should have some impact on the roster. Some impact. What impact has he had, Doc Rivers? And I know we're in between a rock and a hard place. We've discussed this with the contract, the $20 million he's owed. But we might need to figure out a way to finesse the situation. Like I said, the front office, we need somebody in here that can coach this team. We're spitting in Giannis's face during his prime with what we're doing right now. And I saw somebody saying Giannis is on the decline and all that in the chat. He's not on the decline. He's just not a damn fool no more. He's not going to go 100 miles per hour for no reason. Why is he going to put his body at risk if we don't look like we're a championship contender? He's doing what he needs to do to get his numbers to help us win, but that 100 miles per hour, that's not it right now. And he knows that. He's protecting himself. Don't be fooled by him protecting himself thinking he fell off or declined. No, he told y'all before he's going to protect his body, and that's what he's doing. I guarantee if we were like in the hunt for a top 3 seed or something, he'd be playing differently. He's protecting himself, and he's trying to get to the playoffs healthy. And that's the main objective for Giannis. Just get to the playoffs healthy, then we'll see what happens. We have talent, y'all. We just need Giannis healthy. Don't worry about these regular season games. And don't worry about our seeding. It doesn't matter. Wherever we were going to fall in the seeding, we're going to have to win games on the road anyway, so it doesn't matter. We just need to get there healthy and get some momentum going. That's really what it is. It's just so frustrating to watch team after team get wide open 3 after wide open 3. You move the ball twice against the Bucks, you're going to get a good shot or you can cut to the basket. It's simple. And none of this has been addressed. we've got to figure out a way for this team to galvanize and start playing some good basketball, man. This is insane. 60 points in the paint? Isn't that startling to you, friends and family? 62 points in the paint? What are we doing? Ridiculous. Let me see who in the building. Salute to friends and family. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. Dre West, what's good? Appreciate you tapping in. Patricia P, appreciate you tapping in. It's Moose 414, what's good? Eliza, what's good? Foreign Land, what's good? Boy Mommy, what's good? Greg Delaney, what's good? God got me, what's good? Brandon King Carter, what's good? Appreciate you tapping in. Derek Stevenson, Jeff Riley, what's good? Tito, what's good? Rigo, Robert Allen, Mac Jerry, what's good? Jay Stizzle, Veggie, what's good? Appreciate y'all tapping in. I know it's a lot of emotions. Let's try to take it slow and look at the big picture, y'all. Let's try to look at the big picture. JST Fresh Tech, what's good, bro? Appreciate you. Ryan Love, what's good? Appreciate you tapping in. John Hassel, what's good? Dr. Smith, what's good? Appreciate y'all. Oh, my man in the building. Highest human actors to inspire is in the building. What up, bro? Jazz Upper, what's good? The childish one, appreciate you. I'll put the link in the chat here momentarily. Zakora, what's good? Trina, Chessbox, what's good? Miss Robin Walker Murphy's in the building. What's good, ma'am? Amtrak's in the building. What's good? Appreciate y'all tapping in. Let's get to these comments. What up, Humilidon? William Johnson, what's good? Humble One, what's good? 7Z, I see you. Armin, what's good? Trina. All right, let's get to these comments section. Let me put the link in the chat so y'all can log in already. Give me a second, y'all. Let's get to it. And I do want to say this isn't all bad today. Like I said, the positives of Kevin Porter Jr. today and his contribution. Kyle Kuzma getting it going. A few games in a row now. So we have some positives. What up, King Temp? Appreciate the $4.99 super chat. We could pull a Miami Heat in 2023 and make a run as an 8th seed in the playoffs, but you need an elite coach to do that. I like the positivity, though. I like the positivity. Facts. What up, King Temp? That's what I'm saying. The playoffs, everything is 0-0. So we start over. So we do have a chance. We have a chance. Salute to you. I'm going to tap y'all in a minute. Let me get through a few comments. Appreciate y'all. Oh, O2 No Noise said Bucks done. We not done yet, bro. It ain't over till it's over. What up, Trina? What up, Photo Street? In modern NBA, where teams shoot 53s, the rebounds fall all over the place. Length is not enough to get you boards. You need awareness and speed and will to grab the board. Facts. Exactly. Exactly. Trina said, I can't look at the big picture as long as Doc is the coach. Hilarious. Dr. Smith said, booty, 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 butt cheek. Yeah, we played terrible today. We showed no energy, no will, no desire. What up, D Gibbs? Boy, mommy, what's good? I have a thought too, King Tim. And Giannis said that in the post interview the other night. Yeah, I saw that too. What up, boy, mommy? Jimmy Roller in the building. We need to trade Brook before he gets popped for PEDs too. There's no way he should be playing the minutes he does. Bro, hey, Brook is always available, bro. Brook, stay available. I'm not mad at that, but it is funny. No, his contract is over at the end of the year, though, Jimmy Roller. Salute. My boy, Mr. 414, was good. Good coaches use every tool in their tool shed to win. Doc don't even bother opening his toolbox. Yep. Facts. Facts. I don't want to make this a bomb on Doc show or nothing like that. We're just stating an observation from what we're seeing as fans. And we're seeing a team that hasn't changed one iota under the leadership, and I use that word loosely, leadership of Doc Rivers. Facts. Facts. It's just what it is. It's the facts. Robert Allen said exactly, Amber. Every prod you preach the same thing, but the choir ain't listening. Bro, I be trying to tell a fan. Bruh. Shout out to you, Robert Allen. Bruh, I don't know what the deal is, bro. It's ridiculous. What up, Dr. Smith? Appreciate the 199 super chat. King of Diamonds, butt cheeks. Come on. King of KOD butt cheeks. Come on, Dr. Smith. You wild for that. Hilarious. Shout out to Dr. Smith. Monolando, I see you in the building. What up, Carrie? What up, T? T said fire Doc. Memphis did it. That is true. That you didn't lie. I'm not saying do it, but that is true. What up, Monolando? Monolando, do you think the team quit? Hey, friends and family, do y'all think the team quit? I'm gonna tap you in a minute, Mr. Bahamas. You think the team quit? Ooh, don't say nothing like that, fam. Let's not do that. Monolando said Brook is absolutely atrocious and has to be hit on D. I've been saying that. Now y'all seeing it. I've been saying that about Brook. I've been saying that he is crazy weak on defense. Skull Knight was good. I think a full rebuild would help this team. We dominated for a good 7 to 8 years, but you need to know when you put your chips on the table. Interesting. I'm not mad at your perspective. I get it. Boy, Mommy said if we lose the rest of our games, we finish at 40 to 42, so we definitely could end up in a play-in team. Absolutely. Oh, that's very possible, Boy, Mommy. Absolutely. Jeezy was good. Giannis on the sideline slapping towels on the floor. This team is cooked. We're not looking strong right now. We're definitely not looking strong. Rigo said Doc got his golf bag and fishing tackle box. Come on, bro. Y'all tripping. Hold on. Let me tap in Mr. Bahamas and pass. Tap y'all in. Let's get into it. Hold on a second, gentlemen. All right, there we go. At the bottom left, we got our boy down in the Bahamas, Mr. Bahamas, Gibson Nicholas. At the bottom right, y'all know the homie Pass straight out of Jersey. Was good, gentlemen. Interesting game today. A bit of a tough watch. We're going to start with Gibson first and then go to Pass. What's good, Gibson?
Right,
missed your last couple games, bro. What's good?
I ain't been out for a while, because I couldn't take it anymore, but
I know you had to take a little break. I get it. What's good though, Gibson?
Salute to Amber, salute to Pastor Mendo, salute to the city of Wisconsin, to everybody in the chat. Amber, me and Tehran had a good conversation the other day, and I said, Tehran, what I told him, I said I have to call in the show and let you know and let it be heard. Amber, I think the first person who need to be gone off this team, the GM need to be fired. Horse need to be gone.
What up, Antrax? Appreciate you tapping in.
Horse need to be gone.
Hold on 1 second.
The assistant GM need to be gone. And after that, you then get rid of Horse. You march Doc Rivers out of that team one by one. All of them. Get rid of all of them. The team, Giannis, you can trade him away. It's time to break it up.
Hey, y'all, this is the Gibson. Hey, hold on. This is the Gibson we missed, y'all. Hey, this is the Gibson we missed. Get everybody up out of there. This is the Gibson we missed. Go ahead, Gibson.
If they could fire him tonight, it will be a blessing in the sky. I want him gone. I will not watch no more game. As if he coaching this team, I'll watch no more game. Even the playoff, I will not watch. I want him gone. I want Horse gone. I want him fired. Because why? There's no way this team supposed to be losing this bad. I am tired, Amber. It is time to get rid of Doc. And Doc was supposed to never, ever be hired as the coach of this team in the first place. We supposed to never hire this idiot, this dumb, silly coach with always don't. You have all these good young players on the team. He refused to play them. Now what happened now? We are cooked. Lillard is out. Every year we have to go through. We have to witness the same thing over and over and over. We make it to the finals once. That was 2021. Once. After that, it's like the Bucks fall off a cliff. They fall off the cliff. It's like they can't never get it together. You know how frustrating and embarrassing that is as a true an honest Buck fan to sit down and watch your team can never make it out of the second round. I think it is time for the Bucks to call it. You know what? Let's see what we could get for Giannis. Get him out of there because I don't think he want to be there anymore. Because if you're looking at it, the frustration is starting to build up.
Wow.
It is starting to build. Amber, they better do something quick because this is going to explode in the Bucks' face. Watch and see. This is the time.
Wow.
You get rid of Lillard. You get rid of Giannis. Get what you can get for them now whilst their value is still up. If we wait till their value go down, we gonna be stuck. Because we are going back to the dark ages. I could see it on this team need to be clean.
I'm not gonna let
Clean
it
up
go
house.
like that. We not doing. We not. It ain't gonna be no doom and gloom. Come on, Gibson. Hold on one second. Let me
Amber,
get Dr. Smith
Amber.
super chat. What up, Dr. Smith? Appreciate the 199 super chat. Guess the stat line: 1 rebound, 1 assist, 5 points. You already know,
Man,
Big Brook Lopez. You already know. We'll go. Hey,
Amber, I am. You see, you could see it. I haven't been in the chat for a while. The
uh,
frustration is built. It is built. I can't watch it no more, Amber. I can't. As long as Doc Rivers do it, why did the Bucks don't do what Memphis did? You get rid of the idiot. He is not making any sense there to the team. Get him out of there. Quick, fast, and
but
hurry.
but
Get him
but
out.
but Gibson. We owe that man $20 million.
You know what? Fuck the money.
But-
No. No.
It's just no.
I'm trying. It hurt my head. I'm tracking past him, man. No, it hurt me to see every time. Why is it every god on a team always just go off on us? They have big numbers against the Bucks. Why is that is happening? Why? Why is that happening?
It's been our defense for how long? The culture has been like this for how long? They have not changed anything about this culture for how long? Our GM probably saw this and he still hasn't done anything about it for how long?
It hurt. It hurt.
We've had the same issues for how many times?
Preach.
It just gets worse and worse because these players are getting older. They're not getting younger. They get slower. They get older. They don't know how to play properly anymore. It doesn't matter who the coach is. You're going to keep seeing this issue over and over again because the players do not care. It's the same issue with the culture here sucks. Culture has not been good since 22. 23 is probably realistically the last year the culture was decent.
And not only that too, Amber. They need to fire John Horst this year. I don't want to see him here as a GM. They need to get him out. Get him out of that. Man, they need to march him out. Not even get him. Dance him out of that office because he don't deserve to be the GM of this team. He don't deserve to be.
This is what we've been missing. This is what
I want him out. I want everybody out tonight. I want everybody fired.
There we go. That's what it really is. He want everybody out. Hold on. We got Miss Robert Walker Murphy in the super chat. What's good, Miss Robert Walker Murphy? Appreciate the $20 super chat, man. Lightweight, they don't even look like they enjoy playing together. Zero chemistry. They need to go on a staff retreat or something. Do some trust falls. Jeez. Facts. I guess that comes to the point. They don't look like they're enjoying themselves. I agree with you.
Didn't they do that in the beginning of the season?
Yeah, that's the beginning of the season, and now it's completely two different.
Even still, you should be able to keep that momentum because you realize, okay, we know how to play with each other. It looks like this is the first game they play with each other. Do these people know them? Do they practice?
That is all I've been asking about, bro. They need to put the practices on Channel 6 or Channel 4. We need to see what's going on because this is unacceptable. You can't be getting paid $10 million.
They're not practicing.
They not. Thank you. They can't be practicing, bro. There's no way.
You can't practice this late in the year with an NBA team. They just came off of a 10-day road trip. They're not practicing. When you go to a shoot around, they talk about, okay, we need to do this, we're gonna attack this guy, like that kind of stuff like that. But it ain't no like practice. I mean, you can see that they put in some stuff. Like they put in some stuff for Kuz because Kuz has been getting loose like the past few days. But
and I like that, and he's been aggressive too in his
outside of that, they're not practicing. You can't
that's
practice.
True.
And at this point of the year, how many games have we played? You can't practice.
We got what, 9 games left of the season?
Yeah. 73.
Yeah, but it's. I mean,
9
you can
games.
kind of tell, and they all look tired. And
Mm-hmm.
the first thing I want to say is the last time Gibson went in like this for Adrian Griffin, he got fired the next day.
Yeah, that was crazy. Shout out to you. I remember
So I'm
that.
tracks. I'm tracks. I could be real with you, Amber and Pastor Miller. I could be honest with you guys. When the Milwaukee Bucks hired the Doc Rivers that night, I say, oh no. I say, oh no, 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 no. I say this is a nightmare. It cannot be. Why did we go in and hire this idiot?
I,
Amber,
I,
I'm thinking I'm gonna step out. I'm gonna cool off a minute. I can call back. I have to cool off because this is unacceptable to me.
I feel you,
I am,
Gibson. All right, pop back
I
in,
am
Gibson.
pissed.
All
I'm
right,
like,
Gibson.
I am convinced that a
oh
deal
no.
was made with the devil in 21. There's no way. All this keeps happening over and over again. There's always an injury to one of our stars every single time,
Yeah,
same
I've been
time.
thinking that too. It's like, does somebody put roots on us? You
Right.
know what I mean? Because every year, because you got
This
to
is Jeff
think,
Teague's fault.
Giannis got hurt
Jeff Teague.
that 21 run. He got hurt, and everybody they even thought and said that he shouldn't have played.
Right.
And like even to this day, Giannis said, because I played in the 21, like my knee is still messed up from that. So maybe we did. I'm just saying. But
It didn't help that same
yeah, I
year
see
after
a
that.
lot of stuff that I saw tonight and recently. It's like you look at, we shot what? They said we shot 85% in the first quarter.
Yeah, we missed like
should
2
have been up
shots.
20. We should have been up 20,
But we couldn't
they
get any
had
stops.
at
There was
that
no
point we had
defense, just
7
bad
turnovers.
passes. I think we had we had like 8 turnovers in one quarter.
Yep.
Right. They look like a tired team. It's like I
28
read this
points
book,
off of turnovers today, gentlemen. 28 points off of turnovers.
How many offensive rebounds did we get?
We got 6. They got 15.
6. And how many of that? Hold on, I'm gonna look this up with garbage time excluded.
Yeah, we don't offensive rebound because you remember when we was 2-8, we couldn't get back in transition. So they gave up on the offensive rebounds to get back.
And that's not
that's
the
why
answer.
we don't crash.
Yeah, but that's not the answer either.
The issue is
but
that
I mean it's a big
they give
reason.
up on both.
That's
now.
why we don't offensive rebound. So we like offensive rebounds, we're not gonna get them. It's like if we miss it, that's it. Unless the ball comes right to them. Because
that hurts us though, and that hurts us. You can't.
You don't have athleticism.
Yeah,
this is another issue.
But what I was saying is a lot of the stuff that I'm seeing right now is just flat out dumb basketball. And
Correct.
I read this book a few years ago. It's called Thinking Fast and Slow, and it says that when you get tired, which you can look at this team and see that they're tired, your brain tries to cheat and you do dumb stuff. So it's like in basketball, it's like, okay, you see somebody open, and instead of passing to the man so he can pass it to him that he's open, you do that skip pass, and then you throw that ball across the court and they pick it off and dunk it. Or you see the guy open, you do a behind the back pass, they steal it and hit a 3. It's like that kind of stuff. That's a tired team out there right now. Cause you can just see all of the stupid turnovers. Like you can see like 2 Hawks saw that Pat Connaughton was gonna throw Giannis a lob, and y'all was probably at home screaming at the TV, "Don't throw a lob." And we saw that in like 3 games in a row. Somebody was gonna throw Giannis a lob, and the person just jumped up and blocked it.
Blocked it, right?
So it's like that kind of stuff is just dumb basketball right now. And it's like, unless you realize that's what's happening, hey, I'm tired, I need to make smarter decisions and trust each other we got too much hero ball and everything like that, you're going to be 6 on 5 with the turnovers.
And the point of the
turnover
it's not just the turnovers; they're debilitating turnovers when they're scoring off of the turnovers.
They end up as a 3.
A 3, that's the problem. Yeah, I mean, 28 points is a lot off of turnovers. 62 points in the paint is a lot. That's a lot to overcome.
Yeah, it's just like you can see it. I'm sure everybody's cussed at their TV, at the dumb stuff that they're doing right now, and even on defense. It's like there's a guy out there that it's like, man, let him shoot it, and then like we'll run and close him out better than the person that can actually hit the threes. It's like that kind of stuff is like that's what's making everybody crazy. right now. It's just some dumb basketball. And it's like, we all played and growing up and stuff like that. If you made a dumb play, you came out. But on this team, it's like you make a dumb play, you're gonna take Giannis out.
Right, yeah,
Who you gonna put
exactly.
in? We already don't have any bigs. It's
Fair
like
point.
If Brook make a bad play, you gonna take him out? Who you gonna put in? Giannis is already out there with him.
Right, then the Tyler Smith got a bad
Bobby
back.
is in the locker room. Sims is on the bench in the Cavs.
You know what? Fuck it. At that
Who
point,
you
just
gonna
putting
put in?
Ajax at the 5.
He said put Ajax at the 5.
You can't be worse though. You can't be a worse rim defender than the rest of this team.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Literally, it probably looked the same as if Brook was there. There will be no difference.
Brook had. This was a rough game for Brook today. 5 points.
Oh yeah, they know him. This
was a rough one. Homie put in Jeff here. Oh, Jeff out of here. Hold on 1 second. What up, Jeff?
Jeff about to bomb everybody.
What up, Jeff? Oh, hold on. There you go. Oh, you got a nightlight now? Go ahead, bro. All right, hold on.
No, this is he about to kill everybody.
All right. All right, go ahead. It's on Pass. Then we're going to go to Jeff. Appreciate you tapping in, Jeff. Go ahead, Pass.
I haven't felt like I haven't enjoyed watching this team since 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Since that playoff series, I have not felt like I wanted to watch this team. I'm watching this team because I'm forced to.
Right.
I'm not doing it out of joy.
Hold on, let me.
There's no reason to watch this team. Why would I do this to myself? Why would I psychologically hurt myself every single time just to see this garbage on my screen every single day?
It's tough. It's tough right now. It's tough.
It's consistently this year. It's not just small stretches. It's consistently. This issue has been ongoing on the whole year. It has never gotten fixed. I thought it would get a little bit adjusted once we got new players who would help out a little bit. One of them gets injured, can't really do much about that.
Right.
Our main point guard gets injured, we can't do much about that either. That means the rest of you guys need to pick it up.
Right.
Taurean Prince, why is Doc still starting Taurean Prince at the 2? Why was he guarding Trae Young the whole time? Whose idea is this? Who decides this is a good idea to do? Yeah, let's get the guy who's really slow, can't really defend anyone other than 3s and 4s, on one of the fastest guards in the league.
And he, what he had 20 and 20 on us almost?
He wasn't even efficient, was the worst part. He was just fouling the whole time. He would foul bait every single time, and it'll work every single time because Taurean Prince doesn't know how to defend him. It's consistent. You have a person there who can at least defend him somewhat. You had Ryan Wallace there the whole time.
Right.
The only time he go there is if they switch. That's it.
Ryan Rollins played really well today, too. I want to shout out Ryan Rollins. He played well today. Hey, Jeff, can you turn the live down in the background because I'm getting feedback? Go ahead, Pass. Yeah.
Yeah, and look, you can say anything you want about Doc and all this. I agree. We should fire Doc. The problem is, it won't solve this issue that we have. Yes, maybe we'll win a few more games. Instead of being this low, we may be the 5th seed still.
Hold on. Hold on 1 second, Pass. Let me just get these 2 super chats. Hold on 1 second. What up, Jay Stizzle? Appreciate the $20 super chat, bro. The Bucks are running out of options as how to build a championship team. We have no draft picks. We have no assets to get draft picks. The market isn't attractive for free agents. We're close to just starting over. It's unfortunate. I see where you're going. I hope that's not the case, but there's no lies detected in your statement. Maurice, appreciate the $10 super chat, bro. Appreciate you spending the block. Everything the Bucks do on offense and defense is easily predictable, which is why we get exploited on both ends. Every other team looks like they have direction but us. This will be Doc's last head coaching gig. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Go ahead, Pass. Then we'll go to Jeff. That's a fact.
The fact that this man came out of retirement just to coach this team means the devil is real. The devil has plans for the Bucks. This stuff isn't coincidental. That he just happened to get out of retirement as soon as he saw Damian Giannis on the same team. The basketball gods are calling me. I gotta coach this team and ruin them forever.
Right.
There's options.
And we're not just saying it's just Doc. I just don't want us to say it's just
it's
Doc.
It's not just Doc. No,
Doc Horse did his part too with throwing away draft picks. There's a lot of people to blame, but the front, the owners, but they need to be cleaned out at the end of the year. Period. I don't care if we somehow won a championship this year. Horse needs to be gone. Doc has to be gone. Both of them have to be gone. We have to stop the bleeding. We got to get rid of the dead weight. We have to.
It's a problem when Pat is your second best player today. Why is it that Pat is the only person who knows how to throw a lob to Giannis? I have not seen Giannis get an easy bucket in so long.
True.
No one else can do this anything on this team. This is all effort issues. No one learns. No one knows how to use their brains.
I think a lot of it is IQ related. I definitely agree with the IQ.
Did Chris take all the IQ with him?
Clearly.
Was it literally just Chris on this team?
Is how we constructed too, Pass. You got to look at our team. It's forever we've been the MO has been we need to surround Giannis with shooters. So that's what a lot of them are. If you look at like Gary Trent's a shooter, AJ Green's a shooter, Prince is a shooter.
Yeah.
We only got like a few guys that can take you off the bounce. You got KPJ and Dame
and Giannis
and then Kuzma
and then Giannis.
Yeah, but I mean Giannis he's basically a big. I can surround him, but other than that, it's like Giannis has to make sure that other people can eat, and that's what Dame did. Dame made sure other people could eat too. I know a lot of people were saying like he needs to be more aggressive and everything, but sometimes as a point guard, you got to sacrifice yourself. If somebody else is cooking, you got to let them go. Like there's only one ball. But Giannis is a mismatch for every team, so that's
right.
It's kind of easy to coach the Bucks. So you'd be like, man, just give it to him. But the other guys need to get going too, and it's a lot of standing around, and it's a lot of watching Giannis. And that's why I said with the hero ball, we need to fix the hero ball because Giannis he goes hero ball. He feels like he has to save us, which a lot of the time he does have to save us. But there should be a little bit more emphasis on the draw and kick or the draw and then Kuz cuts, like that kind of stuff like that. And then, but the biggest thing is none of this matters if we don't stop turning the ball over. Because like I said, turning the ball over, you 6 on 5. They had 30 points. What did we lose by?
21.
Even if you take the turnovers away, you know what I mean? We had some stick in the mud offense. That's what I'm saying. But the biggest part is the turnovers. We got to stop that. And I don't know how you stop that because it's like I said, growing up, you turn the ball over, you came out. But it's like these are grown men. They got kids, houses. You gonna take them out and put in who?
That's the problem. There's nobody else to put in. That really is the problem. Unfortunately. Jeff, it's on you, Jeff. What you think about today, man? I know you about to go off. Go ahead, Jeff.
I'm got to address something about what I've been seeing. Everybody saying, even on Facebook, people saying trade Giannis. Okay, if everybody has to be realistic, what team in their right mind realistically will trade half their players, including star players and picks, and then possibly end up being in the first or second apron to pick up Giannis?
Depends on how the playoffs go, but OKC is probably the only one I can think of.
And why would they do that?
Because they don't make it this year. That's one reason why.
If they pick him up, they'll still end up being in the first or second apron.
They can afford to.
I think Giannis would block any trade that they propose. He's not that.
The only way he's getting traded is if he says, "I want out."
Yeah, that's it.
Right. I don't think that he would ever leave because that's like it comes off as being like a quitter, and I don't see that in him just for the fact that they have to protect him from himself from playing. Because like how many times like we've seen him play hurt and everything like that, and
I just think sometimes it's kind of wild that we just say to trade some of these generational players. It's a little wild,
that ain't
y'all.
It.
I like, what are we gonna get back for Jan? Like, sometimes
he'll never leave.
Yeah, like that. I can't see trading Jan. I just
Yeah.
But then this
He
this,
said
this
he
is
only
what
got-
happens with the fan base, right? So we trade Giannis, right, and then the team goes down the tank, and then Giannis flourishes with another team and wins a championship. Then the fan base is gonna come back and say, "We should have never traded Giannis. We knew he had a lot of tread left on the tire." Blah blah blah. It go both ways. You can't win with the fan base. But I'm telling you right now, if we trade Giannis, Giannis is gonna go somewhere and go off. That I guarantee you. And
Yeah,
then
because
we'll
it's
be here.
coaching. A
Yeah.
lot
And,
of this is coaching.
coaching. And then on top of that, let's say you trade him and get picks, right? Y'all talking about these picks. Picks only matter if we draft the right people. We
Yeah.
have all these picks and we don't draft the right people. Look, when is the last time we drafted somebody good? Besides these last
Yeah,
2
yeah.
years.
This
Yeah, it
literally
was
said
Giannis.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
And he
y'all want to
wasn't,
trade.
And it wasn't.
he
And it
was
wasn't
a
Horse.
15.
And
It
guess
was
who
a-
was? It wasn't
Right.
Horse who drafted him. If you
And
want
you
to,
Yeah,
telling me you
Giannis
want to
was
trade
a
Giannis for
15.
picks? And
He
do
wasn't
what
had
with
one
the
big pick.
picks? If Horst is
Okay,
still here, he's going.
wait. The last player we picked that we drafted that was good, he
It's
went
just
to another
Dante.
team. Malcolm Brogdon.
How many years ago was that?
That was a couple years
Yeah,
after
it was
Giannis.
him and Dante were
Yeah.
the draft.
Dante's
they were
literally the only
draft
one
picks.
that you couldn't make an excuse for. Because at least with Brogdon like stagnate very quickly.
Right.
He looks like the same player till this day.
Right.
Yeah, he's
So,
just
so, so,
injury
what I'm
prone.
so that's what I'm saying. So over 15 years, you done told me 3 players, and you trust the draft process? That don't
Yeah,
make sense,
the
do it?
draft ain't
Yeah.
it's not a fix. Y'all remember Joe Alexander?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what pick was he? Was
He
he
was
the
high.
fifth pick?
Yeah, something like that. He
Yeah.
was. We don't know
So
how to
the
draft.
lottery ain't it.
Yeah,
the
that's what
lottery
I'm
ain't
saying. Y'all talking about getting picks. We got to step back and take the emotion out. You know what I'm saying? And just look at it logically. We trading Giannis is not going to benefit this team because we don't have the organization that would take advantage of what we would get back.
Even then, I
Right.
don't think Giannis would want out because he never got to play with Dame in the playoffs. Anyways, when are you gonna see? You're not gonna
Right.
see. You guys haven't
We
seen
still
that.
haven't seen it. Actually,
What
we
was the-
did see it in the playoffs, and we won a cup.
But that's not the real
So
deal.
that-
That's
Yeah,
not the real
that's-
deal.
It's
but
not the
yeah.
same. I get what
but
you're
I know
saying
that's-
though. Like we
like-
did see them at a high
said
level
that
together.
we
I get
Right.
that.
I said that we
I'll
were gonna
tap you
be
in
the
a minute
same
too,
as the
Bleacher.
Lakers. I said
Go
we
ahead,
wanna be
Jeff.
the same
I
as
don't-
the Lakers last year. Lakers won the cup and got put out in the first round in the playoff. Look
Yeah.
at us.
And we
Yeah.
can't fall back on the Laker luck, where you can just
Right.
get a superstar out of nowhere. That's
Right.
not us. We don't have that luxury. We're not big market. We're not good friends with another GM who like
We just
looked up
need to
to
get
us.
the right coach in here. We need to get a system. I think we have talent and maybe tweak a few players on here. Figure out what we're gonna do with Bobby. Sign and trade Bobby. Let Brooke go into retirement, and see what we can do because that'll alleviate some money and see what Pat Connaughton is gonna do. Is he gonna opt in for his $9 million, which I'm sure he will, or will he not? And if it is the last year to $9 million, does he become tradable then? Now, because that would just be dead money for somebody. So those are the things that we got to take advantage of. But trading Giannis is crazy talk.
No.
I'm telling y'all right
Yeah,
now,
it
that's
is because
crazy talk.
I mean, we still scarred from them trading Ray Allen.
Yeah, like it's I know why you're saying it and I get it, but we'll never take advantage of what we would get back. We would never take advantage of it. That's the problem. If we had some slick GM or something like that is known for picking well, like OKC or something like that, then it would be different. But we don't have that intelligence within our organization. We just don't have it, bro. It's not worth it. We're between a rock and a hard place. We got to ride it out. We got to find a coach, and we need to find some bigs. That's just what it is. Hold on one second. Let me get the homie super chat. What up, 78? Appreciate you tapping in with the $5 super chat. Shout out to the LDBC General. If we trade Giannis, I'm done like Dallas fans. We need young athletic bigs. Brooke only had 1 rebound in 30 minutes. Facts. That's it.
Yeah, we got one athletic big. He on the bench hurt. We just need another one. We need another one. That's all it is.
The other one was on drugs, so we can't use him either.
Right.
Yeah, well, he'll be back, but we still
He'll be back after with 2 games left.
Yeah, I'm not on the trade. I know what y'all saying, but I'm not on the trade Giannis bandwagon right now.
Yeah,
I'm not on
either.
that.
I'm not at all.
I'm not
I would
either.
never trade him.
What I've been hearing a lot of people saying is that we need to trade Giannis. I don't agree.
No.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Are
Most
they
of that
Bucks
is just
fans?
This
They
most of the
can't
people
be.
out here.
Everybody
Most of
wants
that's just
them.
like media
I've
who
seen
says
this
that.
team up and down since they came into the league back in '68. I don't want to go back to those down years.
Okay.
We can retool a little bit like my Spurs did when David Robinson got hurt and we ended up getting the #1 pick and getting Tim Duncan,
How would we get a
but
number
we
one
don't have
pick?
picks.
Yeah, we don't have none of that.
We don't have
We
one
don't
this
have
year.
No,
any picks.
they got the #1 pick because David Robinson was hurt though. Like you
Yeah.
said, the Spurs
But they
were
had a
not
pick.
good
They
that
didn't
season.
trade away that pick though. We don't
Yeah.
have
It's-
anything.
And even then, you
They were
can't do
not
that now.
good. They
Though.
got the lottery.
You can't do that
So
now.
getting picks don't matter.
Right.
I'm saying there's two problems with that though. You can't do that now because after 2022 or 2020, whatever it was, 2020, when the Warriors literally just got a championship, not that long ago, they were just in the finals. Steph gets hurt, all this stuff happens, similar to how we happen. Like whenever our big players gets hurt, their
And then they
season
got
just
that-
gets terrible. First round pick. As soon as that happened, they made that thing for a reason. Where okay, if this team was good for a certain point, they are not able to get to a high draft pick.
Yeah.
They made sure of that. Not even that. We don't even own a draft pick this year. It's top. If it's top 15 or something like that in the lottery, guess who it goes to? It goes to the Pelicans. If not, it goes to the Nets. Either way, you don't get anything this year.
Yeah.
Like,
This trade and stuff.
What do
you want?
It just don't. It's
Like
just not it.
The three teams.
this is the one good thing
three
I'm
teams
glad
that
that
people are
John
saying-
did.
The
Is he
three
kept
teams that
29s.
people are saying that Giannis would go to in a trade.
It don't
if
even
they
matter.
didn't-
It don't
Yeah,
even matter
Jeff,
where
don't
they
read
go.
that
Well,
stuff.
I'm just saying,
Don't
I'm
even
just saying
read
what
it.
if, but
Uh huh.
if he go to New York, Golden State, or Miami, all three of them would be in the trash because we would want their star and
Yeah, that's why it
other
doesn't make
players-
sense.
Right, that's
Right.
what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
Mm-hmm.
it would be he would be in the same situation as he is here.
Correct. So that's why
So it don't make
it's
sense.
just knee jerk reaction to what they're seeing on the floor. It's just people frustrated. I
Yeah.
get it. It's just frustration. That's really what it
Hey,
is. at the
Dre
end of
West
the day.
made a good point.
What do we see?
He said the pick that the Warriors got that year was James Wiseman, and you remember him coming out of college. He was supposed to be a can't miss pick.
Right.
Like he was that
And
cold.
James Wiseman is a never
And then
was.
Right.
he hasn't caught on yet. So that's why we're saying it's like just because you get a lottery pick doesn't guarantee success. I mean, there's a good chance at it, but those of us that have been Bucks fans for like more than 5 minutes since Giannis has gotten here,
I see
we
what-
know that the lottery is exactly what it is. It's
Mhm.
like a scratch off.
Right. That no, I agree.
But if you wanna go in that route, look, stay at home. Look what happened with Jabari Parker.
Right.
Right.
That was
Oh,
injury.
He was the
Jabari
number
Parker
2
was
pick,
the
right?
case list.
Even with
No,
a
he was
good
number
pick,
3.
Yeah,
Hold on
even
one
with a
second.
good pick like that.
Hold on one second. Hoist Street E, you think Giannis is on the decline? But shouldn't
No,
your superstar be able to pull you through these type of games, especially with the contribution from Kuz and KPJ? But I understand what you're saying, but our defense was so bad today, though.
It doesn't matter
Turnovers.
how good your offense is
They
if
have
one person can't do
Everybody
all that
forgetting
by
the
himself.
fact that
Yeah.
Giannis is playing on a sprained foot.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
we
the
know he's not
turnovers too,
100%.
Even then, I don't want to hear anything about what. First of all, Kuz was only good for one quarter during that time frame. He was complete no show. KPJ wasn't even good until fourth quarter when it was already garbage time. I don't want to hear about either of those two players. Neither of them were good this game. You could say, look at the number. You can look at this number and be like, oh, they had a good game. They did not have good games. Let's be real here.
I don't
They may have
think
scored-
Giannis
they
is
may
on a
have scored a
decline
lot,
at all.
but-
He's
I
not on
don't
decline. He
think
just
so.
doesn't
Where
care
was
about the
the
regular
defense?
season because he's scared to get injured.
That's what I was saying earlier. Hold on one second. Nick Swin, appreciate the $4.99 super chat, man. Good to see you. Hope all is well. Would it be selfish of us to keep Giannis here, or should we let him go somewhere he can truly soar?
I don't think he wants to leave. That's
Leave,
the
yeah.
thing.
I don't think he would leave.
He doesn't want to leave. But I mean, Giannis. I don't think he's on a decline either because
I think
This year,
he's taking care of his
Giannis was-
body. I think he's taking care of his
He-
body.
What was he
It's a body
averaging
thing.
before we started having injuries? What was he up like 32, 33?
He's still
He
averaging
had
the
never
same.
averaged that many points.
He's
Right.
playing the
like,
same
this
as last
is
year.
the best version of Giannis that we've seen has been with Damian Lillard.
Correct.
So everybody, I mean, it's easy to say, yeah, Giannis is on the decline. Yeah, Dame ain't out there. All I got to do is get Giannis, make it tough.
Yeah, that's true. Hold on
But, I
one
mean,
second.
it's
78,
easy.
appreciate the $10 super chat, bro. You spinning the block. Sad part is we can't even trade Dame. All I know is this. I got no more excuses for Doc. I'm all out. If this was the 1600s, we could stone him out of town. Yo, what's wrong with you, 78? What up? Salute to 78. This man said stone him. It's
Amara.
crazy. Yes, sir.
Remember Friday? I was almost in the line with you about putting Doc up in the front office. I'm just saying, screw the money. Let him go. Get rid of him. We don't need him.
That's not our money.
Hey, Jeff done had enough. Yo, Jeff
He's right,
had
though.
enough.
Whose money is this?
I
It's
had
not our
enough
money.
of Doc
Right.
when he got hired. I had enough of Doc when he got hired.
It's a
I didn't
problem.
want Doc as the coach, period.
At least with Griffin, you got some offense from there because he still has Terry Scott's offense
Right.
with him.
Yeah, that's what he was running.
That's what he was
Doc
running
has
because
no-
he had Terry Scott's offense still.
Yeah.
If he didn't
Doc
have that, he
has
would
no
make Doc look
structure.
like Savant.
Doc has
So
no
let's-
structure,
let's,
no game plan,
Right.
no chemistry, no culture, nothing. It was a waste.
All right, let's take the weed gummy and say that Doc gets fired tonight. The coach is Darvin Ham.
It's the same
What do y'all
shit.
expect?
Yeah, I don't.
I'd rather have Pronti.
You want the left cheek or the right cheek? Which one do you guys want?
They both butt.
Taking over instead of Ham.
Which one do y'all prefer?
But that's what I'm saying. That the word on the street, even when Doc got hired, was that the reason we got Darvin Ham was because, like somebody said in the chat, this is probably Doc's last head coaching job, good or bad.
Yeah, and he's
so
gonna be the successor.
Darvin Ham's is the successor. So
we need to get rid of Ham too, because Ham is.
You gotta get rid of the whole coaching staff. Everyone on the coaching staff needs to go.
The whole coaching staff.
Except Rondo.
Rondo would be interesting.
I said that yesterday. I said that on Friday live. I said I would like to take a chance on Rondo as a coach. I would take a chance on Rondo.
Might as well.
Rondo is not actually on the coaching staff. He's just an associate.
Yeah, but I understand that. But I'm saying I would hire him as a coach.
No, I'm saying we can't get rid of Rondo because he's not actually on the coaching staff.
We're not trying to get rid of Rondo. I'm just saying I want him on the staff.
What I'm saying. Right. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If we get rid of him, Rondo is not part of that because he's not even on the coaching staff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's why it's Darvin Ham.
Yeah.
There's Chris Quinn too from Miami. If you want to try that.
I don't want to know retrade.
You can't bring him in now. You can't bring him in right now.
No, yeah, I know. We would have to wait.
I almost think we should just ride it out with Doc through the season. Yeah, just ride it out.
Unfortunately,
you don't want to do Memphis.
Reality that we're
no, I want to Memphis. That was crazy. Right before the playoffs, like
you know what's funny? The exact same thing we are talking about with terrible rotations. All this stuff that we talk about, Doc, they had the exact same issue.
But they have a winning record though.
Yeah, because their players they have a winning record because their players are also a lot younger.
You talking about Memphis?
Yeah, Memphis has the exact same issue with bad rotations.
Yeah, what I read there was they tried to come up with an entirely new offense and
without your
took
superstar,
the ball out of Ja Morant's hand, and he wasn't feeling that at all. And so, like, he went. That's what I read. I don't want to get on here and then people.
I heard the same thing.
They don't hear saying it, but that's what I read.
I heard the same thing.
Yeah.
So
you know, I know you're right because literally the next day they were a video of Ja. He was smiling the whole time. These fans are saying like, "Yo, we haven't seen Ja look like this since like a long time." He was happy that man was gone.
That's crazy.
But they at that point though, it seemed like they was like, we don't even care if we make the playoffs.
They knew they weren't gonna make it. They knew they're not gonna make it far because it's been consistent with them with first round. We know the same issue too here. We know we're not making it past the first round. maybe we're probably not making the first round, especially now we're playing the Knicks. If
Yeah,
against Pacers, I'd give us a little better chance, but against the Knicks, hell no. I will be lucky to get a game if I'm being honest. With how
In
this
the
team,
playoffs?
they're playing right now. How we're playing
how
right
they're
now.
playing right now.
How we're
I,
playing
I
right
look.
now,
I trust
we
Giannis to
probably
get us at least
in the
2.
play-in and not even making it into the regular playoff.
I trust
The way
Giannis
we're
I
at least
playing
2
do
right
weeks.
now.
think getting Bobby back will make a big difference.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Like I trust. I'm saying right now, like assuming this stays like how it is, even with Bobby back. Let's assume we just like. I assume we'll get 1 maybe, but I 100% expect that we will not make it out.
Playoffs are different though. So, like I said this before, it's different when you have some team floating in town, and you probably got about 48 or not even 48. You probably got about 12 or 20 hours to figure them out. You go look at a game tape, and then you look at their tendencies recently, and you say, okay, we can attack this guy and this kind of stuff, and you probably say the Bucks are good at turning the ball over, so we gotta get our hands in the passing lane, like that kind of stuff. But when it's in the playoffs, and I got my full coaching staff and scouts and everybody looking at like all your tendencies. Like let's say we playing the Hawks, and they like I know that Trae Young like the green Skittles. Like we know that kind of detail about the team. That's why the playoffs are totally different. And so you remember that even last year against Indiana without Giannis, we only really looked bad in one game
Mhm.
because they were prepared for Indiana. So I'm just saying it's like you and with Giannis, we seen Giannis beat the Bulls
Right.
and almost beat the Celtics by himself with that same basically the same squad. So as long as Giannis is playing, we got a shot. Even though we don't look good right now, just remember like we gave the
But
Celtics all they can handle, no
Amtrak,
strays,
Amtrak.
even
Who do we
without
have
Middleton.
coaching at that time?
Yeah, but we wanted Bud fired then too. So
Yeah, we want to
you
Bud.
can't
Yeah,
have
Bud ain't no
everything.
good.
Bud was also in the same issue as Doc
Bud's
right
better
now.
than Doc though.
He barely,
Yes,
but even
barely.
still,
Yeah, but yeah, he is better than Doc. I will say that. Yes, he's
this is
better than Doc.
no. I agree with you in that case, especially when you look at it like there was still Drew though. There's still a second creator. Right now, the only second creator we really have is KPJ, and I don't really consider him a good creator to begin with. He's not the same level as Drew.
Right.
So that's the one
Dude,
issue.
Ryan
I have. Ryan Rollins still
good,
isn't at the same level though.
on-ball
If you
pressure.
combine them together, yes. You combine Ryan Rollins and because Rollins' problem right now is what I'm seeing is he's kind of a little hesitant with how he passes. He passes his passes are very risky.
I like his
I don't
game
know.
though.
I do
like.
trust. Yeah, I
his
like
game.
what he's doing, but it's a problem when the guy you are waiting on to help save you right now was originally a two-way player.
True.
Yes, it's a good story.
Who, Bobby?
No, it's Rollins.
Oh, okay.
Like, yes, it's a good story to like root for a guy like this. I understand that, but like, let's be realistic here. We can't have this be our savior.
Man,
They
I don't
gotta
think
they
that
gotta
guy's
take
a
personal
savior at all.
accountability and
As soon as Dame got injured, they already knew about the Bobby stuff. This team just looked like they didn't want to play.
they quit
Like
a little bit.
I'm sure they will lock
I
back
wouldn't be
in
surprised
when
if they.
Bobby comes
I
back.
wouldn't be surprised if they did quit on Doc.
It's
I
possible.
don't think they quit on Doc. I think they quit on themselves.
Yeah, I don't think they quit on Doc. It's like I said, they look like a tired team out there.
No, I
They
agree.
look like it's a self thing. It's not
a
a
tired
Doc
team.
thing. It's everyone. So I don't think it's a Doc issue. Like
Yeah, that team is tired.
Yeah, no, I
someone
agree.
on that team probably is saying like someone on the team definitely does hate Doc. I wouldn't be surprised. But again, what is that? One person's not going to change the whole team. That'd be one person.
Fair.
If the person is good enough, they can make an impact. Which that's what I'm saying. It's like when Bobby comes back, it'll definitely help because then on the bench, at all times on the court, you have a threat inside and you have a threat outside. So when you got Bobby out there with Trent or KPJ, you got the inside out. Just like when you got Trent out there with Giannis, it's always inside out. So everything is always the same. Like right now, without that inside, if Giannis ain't out there, we don't have no inside.
Correct.
Everything is on the outside. So that's when you see us chucking threes and turning the ball over and everything like that because we don't have that person. You can just give it to him and be like, go get us a bucket. It's not out there.
No,
I mean, Kuzma has been good recently, but he's not the level superstar as a Giannis or a Dame.
He's not immediately. I mean, he's not really a star level player to begin with. He's a good option to have, just because he does everything for you.
Right.
But he's not someone you would look at as a second option.
One second, Pat. Hey, Jeff, let me tap you out real quick so I can tap in Bleacher Report here for a minute. Appreciate you, Jeff.
All right.
All right, bro. Appreciate you. Hold on 1 second here. Let me tap in Bleacher here. All right, go ahead, pass.
Yeah, like Kuz is fine as a fourth option. Sometimes a 3.
Mm-hmm.
But he's essentially Drew right now, where you would ideally you wanted him to be a third or fourth option, not your second. Once Dame got out, everything changes. You can't really do much about that. Don't expect, if anyone is looking at those reports, no, he's not coming back for the playoffs unless we make a crazy run.
Yeah, that why would he do that? No, he's not coming back.
And even then, even if he could come back, I'm not risking myself where I could possibly die.
I wouldn't want him to come back either.
Yeah, no. Even then, I'm not risking myself.
For like the human part of it. No,
right.
You gotta be there.
No, like I'm not risking myself just to have a chance at a ring when I could possibly die from this. I'm not doing that.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
Hey, I see in the chat people saying that we saying that Bobby is the savior. That is completely
no. We're not saying that. No.
He will help. Bobby will help.
Yeah, he'll help out.
You got some continuity because he's a 20-point scorer. I wouldn't think that Bobby was a savior just for the fact because when he was playing, y'all was killing him in the chat. So how can we say he's a savior?
It's a problem when we are. That was the. Do you want to realize how good we had it? Our issues before were literally just, oh man, if Bobby was just off the team, if Pat was just off the team, if Brooke was just off the team, it's still the same issues. Now we added more to it.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get my boy Maurice. Maurice, appreciate you spinning the block with a $10 super chat. We need a young, creative, and innovative, tough-minded head coach. No politicians or motivational speakers. We have to modernize our approach to winning because clearly we're behind. I'd vote for giving Rondo a shot. Facts.
Oh yeah, that's 100.
That's 100.
Yeah,
that's 100.
That's it.
That is it. That's it. Right. That's it.
Rondo will call you out.
Thank you. But the thing is, they have to respect Rondo because of his credentials. He's won a championship, and the respect that he has in the NBA. Yeah, that's multiple. So I think that he would garner a different type of respect than they would have for an Adrian Griffin if they're talking to Rondo. Rondo's been there and done that. I just think it would be different with Rondo.
Even with Doc's never really has Doc won a championship other than that one beforehand.
No.
He never won anything before, like as a player, right?
No.
Yeah.
No, but Doc was good though, man.
No, Doc was a good player.
Yeah, he was solid. Yeah, he was solid. He was solid. Yeah.
Darvin Ham was also a decent player too, but let's say it doesn't mean anything, does it? Adrian Griffin was also a player. So again, I don't know how much it matters. It matters.
Yeah, Adrian Griffin and Darvin Ham were more the same player.
I agree.
He was like an all-star. So like he was. I remember him and Dominique down there with Tree Rollins and you remember what's the light skinned dude? Reggie Theus was on that Hawk squad. Used to come and
Kevin Willis.
Y'all remember them?
Yeah, this is way before my time.
Kevin Willis.
Yep, Kevin Willis down there. Doc was with them.
All right. Hey, we got the Bleacher Report in the house, man. Go ahead, Bleacher. How you feeling today, bro?
Man, Bass, I know you don't nobody gonna get this, but Brewers got their bus kicked today. Twice, 3 times.
I saw.
Man, the Brewers losing, the Bucks losing. Nobody in the Final Four. The Packers don't know how to draft.
Look, the reason why, I know about the Brewers game because I was watching it because you know exactly who I was rooting for. I'm on the other side, so I was happy.
He's on the other side, right?
Bro, you got bats. You're like, what is up with these bats? It's just today.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm positive the bats from are getting banned. Those bats are getting banned. I'm positive.
Well, go ahead, Bleacher.
Man, Yeah, it's been tough to watch lately though. But the Bucks, it just seems like it's all over the place. And me and Antoine's been talking, and I'm agree with them that it's not just Doc at this point because it got to be more than just putting everything on Doc. Because I get Kevin Porter Jr. just turn over the ball like it ain't no business, man. It's like you can't coach somebody not just the. It's just like they're not here. They're not here. Like, they're not there. I'm like, they're lucky right now. They're like 7 games over the 7th seed right now. They're lucky, but the way they're playing right now, they keep continuing to play like this.
No. It is less than that. It is way less than that. It is not 7 games anymore.
How many games?
It is about 5 or 6. So if you lose the rest of these games, it is guaranteed you will be in the playoff.
Well, at this point, the Bucks need to get something. I don't know, they need to do some healing or something. They need to look at each other, really think about if you really want to do this, or you guys want to play with each other. Like every time somebody made a mistake, it seemed like they took Brook out finally, but it seemed like Brook didn't even care at that point. It was a play I remember. The play just stuck in my head. It was a fast break. Brook wasn't looking, and he turned his head. Ball went right over his head.
That was the first play of the second half.
Was that the one where Pat was also in the game too? And Pat was yelling at him like, "Hey,
He said,
behind you!"
Yeah, that was the first play of the second half.
Yo,
he just threw it right over his head.
Call timeout, and then Brooklyn, like, no, bro, like this is your problem. Like we back on Brook because he don't even.
He said we back on Brook, right?
This man don't even try. Every time we try to give him breaks, he keeps showing us that he can't do it, bro. He can't do it. I can't wait till he gone, man. I don't care if he win a championship. He needs to go, man.
He is. We're not re-upping him, man. We not re-upping.
He's too old is the problem.
Facts, Monolondo.
You get paid $20 million a year, and you're way too old to be being paid this much.
Ed Duger, don't say that, bro. Come on, Ed. Don't do that, bro. The Bucks are already in Cancun. Don't do that, Ed. Come on, Ed. Don't do that, bro. Come on, Ed. Don't do that, bro. Come on.
Some of the players look like they are.
Don't say it. Don't put that in the air.
I didn't see the Bucks. I said some of the players.
Players, right?
And they got somebody. It just. At that point, I feel bad for Doc because really everybody's falling. The players are hurt. You got to play Pat at this point. You had to play him. You own $9 million.
AJ Green is hurt.
You called him a Joe Brody.
Literally, the whole team got injured. So what are you supposed to do?
Right.
You got.
I do want our strength and conditioning coach fired too.
Yeah, he gotta go.
Yeah, whoever's the Bucks strength and conditioning coach, he needs to be fired. You ain't keeping nobody healthy. Nobody. I want you fired. I want you gone. Whoever's head. What's his name?
I don't remember his name.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. I want him gone though.
I don't care. That's the one thing I don't pay attention about this team. I don't look at who's in the medical.
Right. Hey, we need to because we always in the medical. This team got a hospital sign. This team that had a hospital sign since 2021.
Are you saying that we mash?
Yeah, I'm saying that we're MASH. Yes, we're a hospital sign. Yes, we're MASH. Absolutely. Right. They just need to play the music. Every time I turn around, somebody on a stretcher. Look at AJ Green just got hurt at the end of the game with some flu hit. He just got hurt. What are we doing here?
Might be hurt.
We got skeleton crew out there. We don't even got enough bodies out there to damn near have a roster.
Oh man, I don't know you more, man.
Bro, it's crazy, bro. Like it's just so much. We just gotta keep supporting this team. Let them keep fighting, and just it's 0-0 in the playoffs. That's all I know. It's 0-0 in the playoffs.
What I gotta know is how far is the medical college of Wisconsin?
Oh, for me,
arena.
Oh, it's not far at all. It's like 20 minutes.
You know, they're one of those. Is this where we're getting these doctors from?
I don't know. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. No, I support MCW. I used to work there, bro.
They're a good
Yeah,
school.
but
I,
what's crazy is though
I was
we
gonna go
bombing on the
there.
Bucks.
Oh, you were?
medical
Okay,
staff.
I was
it's
planning to go
nice.
there.
It's nice, bro. No, seriously. On that side for what you're doing, it's really good, bro.
No,
Seriously,
no,
it's
no.
elite.
I'm
It's elite.
not going for. I don't know how they're. I'm not going for sports medicine.
Okay.
I,
but yeah,
I'm
But we
just curious
bombing
to
on the
see
Bucks
who these,
medical
where they're
staff,
from.
but they caught Lillard's
No,
issue.
the Bucks staff.
They caught
The
that.
Bucks staff isn't the problem. It's more so just. It's honestly just bad luck.
Yeah, it
Being
is.
real with you.
It is.
'Cause
It
a lot
is.
of this injury stuff is more so players being in bad position, mainly due to coaching, or they're just not, or they're being too aggressive on certain plays. Minutes that are way too high. Because Dame's injury, you can look in where he got his injury. It's always been his calf injury. He's had this problem a lot, where he'll just get a strain over and over. It's before he even came with us.
But the Bucks
2018
caught
had-
the real issue though.
Yes, they
Yeah,
caught
right.
it early, which is good.
That's he might have had that for years. He might have had that for years. We didn't know about it.
Right. Yeah. That's true. So that's actually a positive. I just think we just need to use this time as the Bucks to kind of evaluate talent. We need to see who's gonna be on this team next year. That's what we need to be figuring out.
You know what Brooke needs to
Nah,
do?
we need to be getting ready for the playoffs. Don't start
That's
talking
yeah.
about the
I mean that, but
the-
hey, that's you. But figuring out the talent is gonna figure out who's gonna be in the rotation.
Yeah.
That's after we
Well,
lose.
Away.
Not
I
now.
put that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
after you will step at a time. You do not think of who you're gonna keep, who you're not gonna keep. What I see you do in the playoffs is what I decide who we're keeping.
Yeah. Fair.
Right. Yeah, I agree. Two Red Violin. He's talking about that meeting that they had between Doc Giannis and and Dame.
Got leaked.
Yeah, we haven't been the same since then because Dame hasn't played since then. You need all
He
your
got injured
you need
at the same
all
time,
your
bro.
firepower.
Yeah.
He also got injured at the same time. So like, what are we supposed to
Yeah,
do?
he never
He said
played
we
after
out
that
here
meeting.
like Dallas. It's hilarious.
We kind of are. If you
Yeah.
think we don't, we
Yeah.
got
Shout out
like,
to Case.
Our
one
GM
and a
is
half
stupid, but
bigs?
he's not that. Look, our GM is stupid, but he ain't that stupid.
Yeah,
Right?
he's not. Yeah, I agree.
He's not that dumb to be like, yeah, one pick for Giannis. Yeah, that sounds
Better
good.
move out before you do that. You better sure you move out of town before you make a move like that. Man.
Damn. Something is rotten in Denmark is hilarious. That's random. It's just a lot. And then we got another tough team coming up. We got to play Phoenix. Phoenix,
Yeah.
April
All right,
1st.
so y'all know I was at that game,
Uh-huh.
and the way that the Bucks lost that game with Giannis and AJ Green running into each other and knocking each other to the ground, and then Trent being too far to get the pass, where Brooke was the only one that could get the pass.
Mm-hmm.
I expect to see a spirited game on Tuesday because it was a lot of trash talking. Like I saw Ryan Rollins getting Booker face a couple times. And then like KD was chirping. So I think that game Tuesday in the Fiserv, that is going to be like a payback game, which, you know, I shout out to the NBA for making these East-West games. It's like, oh, we just played y'all.
Right.
And y'all was talking crazy. So it's like, I like that they've done that with the schedule.
Right here, started the losing streak right here. This started it. He had 3-game winning streak, then it stopped with the Phoenix, and then snowballed ever since then. So this is a perfect opportunity for the Bucks to stop the snow blowing and just get together, because if they just play together with Kyle Point joined with Gary Trent, just get some open shots together. They got the talent. I'm not sitting here and saying they don't. They got the talent. They just got put together. And that's the only thing I'm really mad about right now. They're not putting it together, even with Dame not playing, to put it together as a team. Because once they do that, they should be able to put more points up than anybody. You know, it's just that right now they just not playing together. Right now they just playing like, man, we so sad that Dame not playing. I don't damn that. Doesn't matter who there. You gotta put your foot with the gas and go there and play games. You don't just think, oh, we're gonna make the playoffs. It's not given. You gotta go out there and show tonight. And I feel like the Bucks are too reluctant to think, oh, we're just gonna make the playoffs. No, you're gonna be the player if you keep playing like this.
You back into the playoffs, you'll get put out immediately. You can't back into the playoffs and just think it's gonna go well. That's not how it works. That's what the Packers did, and they got sent home quickly. I've never
Right.
seen a team back into the playoffs and then
Yeah,
win a
you can't
championship.
back into the playoffs.
You
That's
can't
what I'm
back.
saying. These last few games, we gotta start winning.
We gotta
I see
win.
some Drew Holiday comments in the chat now. Can we please stop talking about Drew Holiday?
Wasn't there literally just
and how
reports
he's
that came out
balling
that they're
right
gonna have to?
now? Drew Holiday is balling because he's the fourth option on that team.
Hold on.
You got Tatum and Brown and
Derek White,
and then Holiday.
Then Derek White. Derek White
White
even come before that.
Derek White. So that's what I'm saying. All he has to do is play defense consistently and occasionally hit that open three. That's why he looks like a superstar right now. But for our team, because Middleton was never available,
he
had to be the number two option.
And he couldn't handle it. That's the truth.
That is not his wheelhouse.
This man is preaching.
Talking about Drew Holiday. We missed
I'm gonna add one more to
but
that.
He was not the number two we needed.
Right. I'm gonna add that one more to that, Antrax. Now, if everybody that's on the chat want to keep on talking about Drew Holiday, I want you to put the game on with Jimmy Butler and watch that game and how he got destroyed. He got destroyed that game. We got Drew Holiday for his defense, not for his offense. He wasn't the number two option. He got destroyed by Jimmy Butler that scored 54 and some points. Just killed him. Talk trash. I never seen Drew Holiday that rattled and Jimmy Butler talk trash to him like that. He was like, I got you on your head. And after he said that, be like, he can't score, he can't defend. He can't defend the best guy.
I'm going to one up you, Daniel. Bud wanted to double Butler, and Drew Holiday talked him out of it. That is what I read.
Guess what happened? He had to go. You gotta get more scoring. And then now, if you get more scoring with Dame, everybody like, well, Dame ain't defending. Dame ain't defending. We didn't get Dame to defend. We got him to score some points. That's what we got Dame for. We didn't get Dame to be the best defensive player on the team. Yeah, we defend a little bit, but we got him to score. And everybody's complaining and complaining.
They complain because they just like to complain. There was no other tandem that's averaging 25 plus a game. I don't want to hear any of that. And then when I start bringing up, they start talking about Brunson and Curry, and I say, are they defensive wizards? Or any of them? Trae Young, them cats don't play. It's just say you don't like Dame Lillard. Just say that. Don't tell me it's because of his defense. Because all these other elite guards don't play defense either. I just rather you just keep it 100 and just say I don't like Damian Lillard. That's cool. I can respect that. But don't tell me it's because he doesn't play defense. Because none of these elite guards play defense. Name me one that plays defense. None of them do. It's just part of the game. Unfortunately,
the only one you can make even an ounce of thing if you would consider him a guard is SGA.
Yeah, if you want to consider,
and Cade. That's it.
Think about that. Out of everybody, so that's why I'm just like a lot of it's just people just don't like Dame. Maybe the way he started coming off here or whatever, they just don't like him, and then they just harp on the defense thing because that's something they can poke at. But what I always return fire and say, you tell me what Steph is doing on D. Tell me what these cats is doing. If you can't, then just say you don't like the dude, and then we move forward. It's cool. You don't have to like everybody. Yeah, I respect that. But don't tell me it's because of his defense. That's crazy. That is crazy. We just got to get a win. I hope that we can get, because we got it coming up.
That's all it is. We just need to be on like a 2 or 3 game winning streak going into the playoffs.
We play New Orleans twice.
A lot better.
We play New Orleans twice. We play the
Detroit twice. Detroit
76ers.
Now that Detroit.
That could be for
Detroit games are going to be important.
Basically the playoffs.
That's going to be the game.
How long are those guys suspended for? Also, is a good thing to check.
Right.
They're like what 4 or 5 players who got suspended.
5 players got ejected. 2 coaches.
It doesn't matter who's on the floor. Sure. We let everybody go off. That's what we got to stop worried about. It doesn't matter if teams are injured against us. We play to the level of our competition. We're gonna let somebody like Niang go off. Yeah, so it doesn't matter who's in and out.
Yeah, those last 2 games against Detroit will very well decide probably who's gonna be 5th and who will be 6th. Because I don't think we're gonna catch Indiana at this point.
No, not at all. Not at all. No,
Yeah,
they're
Indiana's
not.
on a good win streak now. After we beat them, they started winning again.
I we just gotta see what happens in the playoff.
They just got to start winning. They got to really think about just win. That's all. Really, at this point, just win. Don't worry about the other stuff. Just trash it. I won't even look at the film. I'll just like, you guys want to play or not. You guys want to actually want to win.
You don't even need to
So
look at the film for this. This is one of the ones you throw the film away. To be
throw it away,
honest,
throw it away, and like let's focus on Suns because we had the number and they beat us, and we need to go out there and show to the world. Cause this is now televised. I can't stand we on national. We always on national television all the time, man. But
and to think
they
that we
got
was crying and complaining about us not having a televised game, and look what we do on TV most of the time, getting
embarrassed
treated,
them.
getting treated.
When's the last time they had the last time they had a good game on television was what? The NBA Cup.
Probably.
Well, actually, the game with it was Hugh Brown's last
Oh, that one was
Yeah.
that one. Yeah, but I don't feel like the game matters because 76ers are also kind of
Yeah.
just as bad a situation as. Or somehow they were worse than us. I don't know how that happened.
No, that
Yeah,
They had the
well,
same issue with us, but just injuries.
no that's definitely fair. Definitely fair. Let's do some round robins. Let's start with the homie Amtrak. Go to the homie passing it in with the VP. Go ahead, Amtrak.
No, I see a tired team right now. That's what I'm seeing. And the evidence to me is because of the stupid mistakes that I keep seeing made, like the stupid turnovers and just stuff like that. And then you got people trying to do it all themselves. It's like you got to move the ball. Nobody can move as fast as the ball. So I think Bobby coming back, like I'm not saying he's a savior, but seeing somebody new on the court, that'll give you a little bit of energy. And I think that we can use that going into the playoffs, and then for the last week of the season, we can try to get something going, get like a little streak going. But until we stop with the turnovers, we're gonna keep seeing the same stuff. People gonna say the same stuff in the chat, and it's just gonna be a broken record.
I agree. Facts. Well said. On you, pass.
Yeah, like what Amtrak said. It's really. I do think when Bobby comes back, there will be some more life come back to this team.
Agreed.
Because the one thing you can say about Bobby is a lot of things you can say about. He does bring energy to this team when they need it.
Correct.
And that's something this team is missing a lot of.
True.
For a long time. Bobby will be back. Sims is halfway through already his injury thing. He's going to be out for 4 weeks. It's been 12 days already. So he'll be probably back by around playoff time. So that's another thing you have. You don't have to worry about playing too much.
True.
This schedule also really isn't difficult. If you look at it, there's only one team that's really just two. There's only 3 games that you actually have to worry about, and that's the Wolves game, and then the 2 Detroit games you finish off.
And see,
with.
that's the problem right there. You to think we don't got to worry about? We need to worry about every
You
team.
shouldn't.
We shouldn't, but we
shouldn't
need to worry about every team we play.
The
Ain't
Suns
nothing
are a
easy
play-in
for the
team.
Bucks.
The Suns are a 10 seed or a 9 seed, whatever. All right. Sixers are already out of the playoffs. They don't even care about that. They're trying to tank, so they will 100% try to lose that game so they can get a better draft pick. Heat, play-in team. So Pelicans, another team that has to tank now. Only 4 games really here that are actual people are gonna try.
No, that's somebody put in the chat. My bad, who that was? That the Bucks are predicted to go 6-2 over the last 8 games.
The question is, what 2 games do they lose? Because that matters. If those 2 games are against the Pistons, then it doesn't matter.
Right. So I guess that's gonna be the important part.
Yeah.
So I guess we're gonna see. Let's see what happens. I guess we need to. I think we can beat Phoenix. I really think we should win that game. I'm just keeping it real. We should win that game. It's on you, Bleacher.
As to quote the great Prince Machida, where is your pride, Bucks? Where is your pride?
Right.
That's all really the Bucks. Like, where is your pride to show up on that court and not get embarrassed like that again? Like, how many times you gonna get like at that point? Look at your soul. Look at your core. Like, you gonna go out there and let some guys on the court do you like that? Like, I ain't even just honest. This is all the everybody on the court. You got embarrassed at home in front of everybody, friends and family, cousins, uncles, nephews. Watch you get destroyed by some little young nothing. Where's your pride? You got to go out there and play better than that. Doesn't matter who coaching you. Don't matter who telling you what to do. Man, Imato, you on the court in that 76 on Good Hope Road on that court. You know what I'm talking about.
Right.
You're gonna show some pride on that court, and that's what the Bucks need to do. Stop with this. You know, we talking, but at the end of the day, it's up to them on that in that locker room on that court. Play better than what you've been playing. Nobody's gonna give you nothing. All the wins everybody brings, nobody's gonna give you nothing. You gotta go out the court. You gotta take it from them. You
There you
gotta go
go.
take.
Facts. Facts.
All right,
All right,
I'm done.
appreciate. I appreciate you, Bleach Report, Paul. All right, bro. Air Track, appreciate you tapping
All right,
in. Hey,
pass.
hey, y'all. If y'all need any of the gear, is on what's available is on the website. But just hit me up on Instagram because I'm working with my distribution right now. But it's all available, so just hit me up if y'all need anything on Instagram. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Air Track. Appreciate you, Pass. Appreciate you, Bleach Report, boss.
Man, let's go.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, let's go, bro. All right, appreciate y'all. Let me get the gentleman out of here. All right, appreciate you. Tap in Brandon before we get up out of here. All right, Brandon, go ahead and give us your quick recap, bro.
What up?
What up?
I agree with Daniel. I agree with Andrew. I agree with Bad. And my guy Gibson.
Mm-hmm.
But Barack Obama, Gibson.
Mm-hmm.
We with everyone. This team needs to firepower. This team needs to. We need to light the fire under their butt.
Right. I agree.
All of the stuff we've been saying, it needs to be changed.
I agree.
Yeah. Also, we're not looking so good. We gotta get the payback on feet. Home win, no matter what happens. We need to go on a little bit and win streak. Also, this team needs to figure themselves out. Need to look themselves in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
See
Facts.
how this team can work together. How this team can support each other and help each other and guide each other
Mm-hmm.
and lift each other up.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Because we need to have that sense of urgency from the team.
That's definitely needs a sense of
We
urgency going
need
to the playoffs.
to right. We need to have that positive mindset. We need to have that mojo. We need to have that mean mug. We need to have that red blood. We come that we need to have shark. So if we taking out a different opponent, we need to smell blood in the water. That way we can eat, so everybody can eat. Because we're on a 4-game losing streak right now.
Mm-hmm.
We almost about to end of month, about to end April. We need to go on a nice little winning streak.
Right. I just don't want us to back into the playoffs. That's all I want. I want us to go
No
in
matter
at least.
what, we don't care about season.
Mm-hmm.
We don't care about all of that.
Mm-hmm.
We need everyone to stay locked in and stay focused for 24 hours
Mm-hmm.
and 48 minutes
Right.
for all.
Right.
and we need to stop turning the ball over.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's a
That's
big problem.
been on the TV heel.
Mm-hmm.
I think what whatever happened this season, whatever happened in the playoffs, we're gonna see. We
Right.
need to watch this out. Have faith in yourself.
Hold on 1 second. Let me just get past super chat. Hold on 1 second. What up, Pass? Appreciate the $5 super chat. Just saw the Suns getting belt. Can't believe the Bucks and them were in the finals teams. Look at us now. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, to go from the finals to how we playing right now is crazy. I agree. Ah, it's unfortunate, Pass. Salute the Pass. Appreciate you with the $5 super chat, bro.
We, that, we need to keep on winning these games.
Right.
I know we're dealing with a lot of injury. I know Bobby's gonna come back pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
That's another big deal. We don't have Jim yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree with everyone. I think we need to take our chances and look at Rondo.
Agreed. Agreed.
Because I think these players can buy in into Rondo in the off season.
Yeah, I agree. We got to see what happened, but yeah, if we do get a coach, I wouldn't mind being wouldn't be Rondo.
We are in a tough spot right now.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Because I think we need to believe in the team. We don't want we need to stop complaining about day defense, all these trades. Forget that. Because if we don't want to hear about none of that. We need to block out all these media stuff. And we need to play our game that we used to see from years back.
Right.
We need to share the ball.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get some ball movement. Not, I hate to see it, not ball watching. That don't make sense.
No, I agree with you.
I agree with him. I cannot believe we're saying this. But we need this reason why Book play all these minutes because he's available.
Mm-hmm.
Once Bobby come back, that means Book can get some rest.
Right. Agreed.
I think because we need to have another player confident enough. Confident. Because we're always missing our shooter. AJ Green hurt. Is AJ Green hurt?
Yeah.
I mean, we need we need we need to ride this out.
Right.
We need to have faith in the Buck team, Buck Nation. I know it's frustrating to watch right now, but no matter what had happened in the playoffs, it's 0-0.
Right. There we go. Appreciate you, Brandon.
And take it one guy at a time.
There we go.
We're gonna be okay, Buck Nation.
There we
We're
go.
not we're not done. We're not done.
There we go.
We are not done yet. The clock is 0-0.
All right. There we go.
Believe
My
in
man.
yourself. Have faith, Buck Nation family friends. It's a long road. We have been in a long roller coaster. Win, lose, or draw. If we're happy, we're happy. If we're upset, we're upset. If we're mad, we're mad. That's how we are. We need to point. We need to get our points across.
There we go. Yeah. Appreciate you, Brandon. Yeah.
Take it one day at a time.
There we go. Appreciate you, Brandon. All right,
All
bro.
right.
No Strays said, dude, come on, No Strays, fam. Like, Jesus Christ, No Strays. Cue the theme music for MASH. It's a wrap, y'all. Come on, bro. It ain't over till it's over. Derek Stevens said this team needs to be trending up. We still haven't played a complete game, and that's a fact, unfortunately. We got another game coming up here Tuesday, another home game. So hopefully we get some home cooking against the Phoenix Suns. I appreciate everybody tapping in. Would appreciate everybody to hit the like button on your way out. It helps the channel. It helps other people find the content. Blase skip it. Y'all know what it is. Just hit the damn like button, please. Thank you. I'm Amber. This is Amber's Logic, Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition, where we just got done discussing what occurred at Fiserv Forum in front of friends and family between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Atlanta Hawks, where the Bucks were on the short end of things, with a final score of 145 to 124. We got shot out our own building, and hopefully we can return this Tuesday and play at a higher level of basketball. It's very disappointing. I'm disappointed right now, y'all. This is It's a lot sometimes, y'all. It really is a lot. Comment, like, subscribe. Please share the electrifying content with the people. Go.